Hello, my name is Guy Severson and I'm from Upwork. I'll be providing you with a video site audit today based on search engine optimization strategies for Sunlight Studios in New York. Here's what's ahead. First, I'm going to take a look at all your on-page information such as content, images, speed, and more. And also your off-page items which come together to build up the authority of your website, such as link building. As you bring these two areas together, what you'll find is that Google gives you more and more number one listings where you receive 37% of the traffic flow. If you compare that to just the number two position that receives only 13%, I'm sure you and I can both agree you have every reason to want to target as many number one rankings for your website as possible. How you do that is in a variety of ways. One thing you want to be doing is optimizing these images correctly so that we can dial that information in and you show up in Google Images as well as the overall Google results. Another thing we want to be paying attention to would be word count. Google basically prefers to have 500 to 1,000 words per page. On your front page, you have 447. I recommend that we build this up so that it's closer to that 1,000 mark, and we are really moving everything forward in a positive direction for you. Now, another area of content that Google pays attention to on page is called your meta details. This is your title and description that shows up in Google search when people search for your geographically targeted niche. It tells people who you are. Currently, you have the title set to Sunlight Studios. No keyword targets, no geographical location. These are things we need to tailor. Description, you don't have one, which means Google gets to decide what it's going to give you as a description. We don't want to give Google that power. Then the next area is that of backlinks. Now with backlinks, I do believe you said your project is relatively new. So the fact that you don't have any backlinks yet is not a problem. It's definitely something we can get dialed in as we understand who and what your competitor is doing so we can outdo their success. Now, as we understand their success, we can understand our success too. But before we look at your competitor, I'd like to take a look and see how many pages Google has indexed for your website. And currently I see the answer is 2. Now, that's a good thing, actually. The reason that's good is it tells me that Google is okay with your website and willing to work with your website, which means you can make a positive momentum forward movement for your success. The next area then would be your competitor. And I come to Google and did a keyword research on piano studio New York. Generally, I skip by the pay-per-click ads where you have to actually pay money for those. And I come down to more of these Google Maps and organics. In this particular case, I came to Natalie's site. Take a quick look, see she's got images. What about the content and whatnot? Coming on over here, I see that she's got 496 words. Again, this is an easy win for you if we make sure that we deliver more content than she does. As it relates to title, she does have geographic information in here. She does have niche relevant keywords in here. But I feel like there's a little bit of keyword stuffing because of all the different locations and whatnot. And I think this is definitely something we can outdo. Now, as a description, we're taking a look at this. And, she's got the word piano in there 3 times. That's keyword stuffing. I really don't think that she's got the best description in the world, and she definitely is missing grammatical correctness in capitalizing and whatnot. People pay attention to these types of things. So all we need to do is craft a description that far exceeds what she's doing, and we win the game as it relates to the click-through rate, which is a measurable statistic in the eyes of Google. What about their backlinks? Going back over to Ahrefs, I see they have 292 backlinks from 36 referring domains. Okay, so we would have a little bit of work to do. But the good news is this isn't 2 million backlinks. If we create a plan and a strategy to outrank these backlinks, we can move ahead of their momentum. And given that they're the first place organically for this targeted keyword, it's going to be easier than what it would be with other projects to take that place. Now, another area that we want to be taking a look at between the two sites is speed of the site. And in both cases, we're looking at 32%, 66%, 40%, 65%. Generally speaking, we want these to be A's and B's, and it's very doable to make sure that this is happening for you. Thus, you would be able to crush your competitor in this area, as well as backlinks and on-page information. So basically, for your studio, all we need to do is build the right on-page and off-page strategy for your success, and we will be able to get you those rankings you need so that people start coming to you instead of your competitor. If that makes sense, and I hope it does, reach back out to me on Upwork, and I would like to talk with you further about how I can empower your success forward.